Hey class, welcome to the last snippet of 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 the chapter of the section for real of the class Math 020. Until further notice, this is the end of this is chapter 4 and 5.1. This is the last snippet, and we're talking about order of operations, solving equations, fractions, and we're gonna do a little bit about decimals. First of all, we're going to talk about this problem. Solve using the order of operations. Well, you got to do the exponent first. So you have to multiply this twice. So 3 times 3 is 9. Of course, it's a negative here, but negative, it doesn't matter. Negative times negative is positive. So it's going to be a 9 here and 16. And then this drop down, other stuff drop down. But then you got to multiply before you subtract. So 9 times 1 and 2 16s is 32. So the 1/8, the minus 1/8 drop down. Since you're subtracting, unlike denominators, you got to find LCD of 32 and 8, but that's 32. So I just have to multiply top and bottom by 4 on the 8. So I have 9 over 32 minus 4 over 32, which will be 5 over 32, and that's your final answer. Okay, what about this one? This equation right here is 1/2 x plus 5 is equal to -3. Well, whenever you see a fraction and an equal sign, you're trying to solve equations with fractions, you multiply each piece by the LCD of the fractions. Well, this is the only fraction, so it's 2. So I'll multiply each piece by 2. So this gets multiplied by 2, this gets multiplied by 2, and this gets multiplied. That's why you see the little 2's here. When you do that, 2 halves is a whole, 2 half x's is a whole x, 2 5s is 10, and -3 twice is -6. But now it becomes a one-step problem. So I subtract 10 on both sides. This goes away, x drops down, and negative add keeps, so you get x equals -16. And I even checked it for you to throw the x equals 16 back in here. 1/2 of -16 is -8. -8 plus 5 is -3, and it checks. So remember, multiply each term by the LCD when you're solving equations with fractions in them. Last but not least, decimals. We start in a new realm of decimals here, 5.1. Well, you got to write the decimal out in words. So this is 2 and 3/100ths. That's it right there, like $2.30. That's how you write the check, right? 2 and 3 and then 100 with the slash 100 and stuff. The other thing you got to remember, and this is important later, line up. When you do 5.2 and stuff, you got to line up according to the decimal. So you got to remember this. So if you got these numbers this way, you need to line them up according to decimal, see what comes in order. So the instructions would be put these in order and least to greatest. Well, you can't do it with it this way, but you can certainly see it this way. Matter of fact, what's going to be first? This 1,000 is definitely smaller than 100,000s and 11,000s and 10,000s. So you line it up this way so that you can see what comes first, second, third, and fourth. So you'll see these numbers, and you need to line up according to the decimal, and you'll see why the order goes like this. All right, man, we through, and I hope you have a good summer and a good fall semester. But these snippets are on here, and they're ready for your use. Mr. P done in 4 minutes or less. Peace out, and you have a great summer. And I hope you do well in my Math 020 class. Peace out.